Hi, my name is Lynnda Nelson, and I'm the president of ICOR, which stands for the International Consortium for Organizational Resilience. And one of the topics that people have been in the news about, or people that are really called buzzwords, is this idea of organizational resilience. And so what does that mean? People talk about making your organization more resilient, making your IT more resilient. They also talk about managing risk and that whole role, and what does enterprise risk management mean to this whole process? So ICOR has the mission of building resilient communities, and as part of that we want to make sure that organizations are more resilient. So having an understanding of what that means is very important to us. So sitting on an ISO committee for 22316, it's a guidance document on organizational resilience, has allowed us to study what that means. So essentially what we're talking about here is managing risk across the organization and getting that risk unsiloed. So when you're looking at things like your business continuity program and managing the risk of those sorts of things that impact the continuity of your operations, looking at the risk to your crisis team or your board of directors, looking at risk in your supply chain, looking at risk to your facilities, maybe environmental health and safety types of issues, as well as looking at the risk in your IT infrastructure and those related pieces like cybersecurity and topics like that. So one of the things that ISO is looking at is managing risk throughout the organization, trying to really knock down those silos, and having that done, whether it's through your enterprise risk management program or through an organizational resilience program, whatever you want to call it, is making sure that top management understands how to manage risk through the organization, how to use standards like for environmental health and safety, 14001, for your supply chain security is in the 28000 series, and there's many other standards like 22301 for business continuity that will help you to manage your risk across the organization. And when you're using different management system approaches, even if you don't get certified to those, but if you're looking at those approaches, what it does is it helps you to integrate those and really knock down some of those silos. The third piece that's often missing in this whole piece, because what I've just mentioned to you would be what I would call operational resilience, but the other part of that is the culture of your organization and your leadership. And so what you can have all the systems in place, but if you don't have proper leadership who can make decisions and that has enabled people to make decisions throughout the organization, and if you don't have a healthy culture where people want to contribute and be part of the organization, the whole piece can fall apart. So what we want to really make sure is that you've tied together the management of risk with a healthy culture and strong leadership. And that's what we mean by organizational resilience as far as it's being discussed today throughout the world.